2020 presented us a year of uncertainty and unforeseen challenges. Everything we looked forward to was canceled at once, and to be honest, we didn't know what the future looked like for Uprisers. But our people spoke up. We began seeing media covering hate crimes happening to our fellow brothers and sisters. We saw small businesses affected because of xenophobia. We couldn't just sit there and remain silent. That's not what Uprisers is about. Community first is at our core. And so we coined the term "Hate is a Virus." What began as a weekly food crawl to support our local mom and pop restaurants quickly escalated to a global digital grassroots movement when we teamed up with Tammy Cho of Better Brave and Brian Pham of Asian Hustle Network. You all DM'd and emailed us, sharing your personal stories of what your friends and family were experiencing, and asked us how you can help. The organization quickly grew to over 17 dedicated members, and Hate is a Virus decided to take it a step further to fundraise and support our fellow small businesses and creative organizations who needed it the most. Then Black Lives Matter rose up. Uprisers and Hate is a Virus, with the DNA of speaking up for our communities and responding to you, could not stay silent in times of injustice. We wanted to further educate ourselves, and we did so by having hard conversations with trusted mentors and activists and brainstormed ways that our AAPI community can speak up about Black Lives Matter. We may have different backgrounds, experiences, culture, but when justice must be served, we need to band together in order to mobilize, to call out our leaders, point out systems' flaws, and show we are fighting the good fight with you. And we did just that. It's understanding activism is a lifestyle, and we are committed to continuing our work alongside you. The 2020 Census was another focus for us. Our campaign brought awareness to underrepresented communities because the census determined important decisions for the next decade. Involvement was crucial. And of course, the 2020 election, probably the most important election of our lifetime. We made noise with our friends over at I Am a Voter. Despite all that has happened, Uprisers' mission felt clearer than ever. We found our purpose moving forward in streetwear and activism. Uprisers may be small in numbers, but we know how to activate when we need to and quickly pivot to adapt to our constantly changing society. We proved to ourselves that we can do that, and most importantly, we did all of this with your help and amplification. As we continue to do the work going into 2021, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts and let you know we see you. We hear you. Thank you for believing in our work and supporting us so that we can continue to do what we do. We have a lot in store for 2021 and can't wait to bring you along our journey as we continue to collaborate with warriors of change in order to tell impactful and authentic stories to transform and mobilize our communities. 2020 will be an unforgettable year in many ways. One feat we can take into the next is remembering the power and strength of our community. This year was a testament that change happens when we all come together. What you wear is what you represent, Uprisers. Let's continue to fight the good fight.